God says, this will happen inside your house very soon. I am begging you for just a few seconds. It's extremely urgent. Don't ignore me. Do not scroll past this, because what I am about to reveal touches your life directly, and if you ignore it, you may miss a moment that could change everything for you. I am not speaking to the crowd, I am speaking to you, and I need your attention right now because something is forming closer than you think. This is not distant or symbolic, it is something that will unfold inside your own house, in a place you feel familiar and safe. I am telling you this early so you are not caught off guard, so you can recognize it when it happens and not mistake it for something ordinary. Stay with these words because the next moments carry meaning that you were meant to hear. Type Amen if you believe. You have been asking for signs, for answers, for relief from the weight you have been carrying, and I have heard every single whisper of your heart. What is coming into your house is connected to those prayers, even the ones you forgot you prayed. It may not arrive in the form you expected, and that is why I am urging you to listen carefully. If you rush past this, you may miss the understanding that will help you receive what I am sending instead of pushing it away. I am not warning you to create fear. I am preparing you so you can recognize my hand when it moves in your life. There is a shift already beginning around you, and it is moving quietly, almost unnoticed, but it is real. You may feel small changes in your mood, in your thoughts, or even in the atmosphere of your home. Do not ignore those subtle signs, because they are part of what I am doing. I know you have been tired, and I know there were moments when you thought nothing was changing, but I have been working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. What is about to happen inside your house is connected to that unseen work, and it will begin to reveal itself very soon. Before you continue, I ask you from your heart to like this video, because this simple act helps this word reach someone else who is also waiting for a sign and may need it just as much as you do. You must understand that not everything that enters your house is meant to harm you, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. Sometimes what I send disrupts your routine because it carries transformation, and transformation often feels uncomfortable before it brings peace. You have been praying for change, but change cannot arrive without movement, and movement can shake things you thought were settled. Do not resist what I allow, because I am not careless with your life. I am guiding something into your space that will challenge you, but also lift you in ways you have not yet experienced. Type 777 to receive blessings. There may be a moment when you feel confused, when something happens and you do not immediately understand why it is happening. That moment will be important, and I need you to pause instead of reacting quickly. I want you to remember these words and ask me for clarity instead of letting fear take over. Fear will try to convince you that something is wrong, but I am telling you that what is coming is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to open your eyes, to break a pattern, and to move you into a place you have been praying to reach. Inside your house, where you have cried, where you have worried, where you have felt alone, I am about to show you that you were never abandoned. I have seen the nights you could not sleep, the moments when your heart felt heavy without explanation. I have watched you hold yourself together when no one else understood what you were going through. This is why I am speaking to you now with urgency, because I do not want you to miss the meaning of what is about to happen. You have endured more than you should have, and now something is shifting in response to your endurance. You might notice a conversation, an unexpected visit, a sudden realization, or even a change in someone around you. Do not dismiss it as coincidence, because I am weaving purpose into that moment. I am placing something in your path that will either bring clarity or require a decision from you. That decision will matter more than you realize, and that is why I am asking for your attention now. If you recognize my presence in that moment, you will respond differently, and that difference will shape what comes next in your life. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be aware. Awareness will protect you from misunderstanding what I am doing. When this moment arrives inside your house, take a breath, listen, and look beyond what is visible on the surface. There is meaning beneath it, and I want you to find it. I am with you in that space, even if you do not feel it immediately, and I will guide you if you choose to listen instead of rushing past it. Inside your house, something will shift in a way that will test how deeply you trust me. It may come quietly, without noise or warning, but it will be real, and it will require your attention. I am not speaking in riddles. I am preparing your heart so you are not confused when the time comes. You have been waiting for answers, and I know there were days when you wondered if I was still listening. I was there in every moment, even when you felt silence all around you. What is coming is not random, and it is not disconnected from your journey. It is tied to every tear you have shed and every prayer you have whispered in private. I am responding in a way that will reach you where you live, where you rest, and where you have felt both comfort and pain. Type yes to affirm. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There will be a moment when something inside your house will feel different, almost like a shift in the air that you cannot explain. You may sense it before you fully understand it, and that feeling is not something to ignore. I want you to pause in that moment and remember that I spoke to you about this ahead of time. Do not rush to conclusions or allow fear to fill the space of your understanding. I am asking you to trust that I am working through that moment, even if it feels unfamiliar or unexpected. You have been through seasons where everything felt uncertain, and that has made you cautious. I understand why you hesitate, and I know why your first reaction is to protect yourself. But this time, I am asking you to lean into trust instead of retreating into fear. What is coming is not meant to harm you, even if it challenges you at first. It is meant to move something inside you that has been stuck for too long. Inside your house, there are memories that still carry weight in your heart. There are moments you have replayed, questions you have asked, and things you have wished you could change. I have seen all of it, and I have not ignored any part of your story. What is about to happen will touch some of those areas, and it may bring emotions you thought you had already buried. Do not be afraid of that, because healing often begins where you feel the most resistance. There may be a conversation that happens, one that you did not expect but cannot avoid. It might come through someone close to you, or it may come in a way that feels sudden and unplanned. Listen carefully in that moment, because what is said will carry meaning beyond the surface. I am placing truth in that situation, even if it comes in a form you do not immediately recognize. Your response in that moment will matter, and I want you to respond with calm instead of reacting with fear. Type 222 if you trust God. You are not alone in this process, even if it feels like you are the only one experiencing it. I am present in every detail, guiding what unfolds and watching how you respond. I know your strengths, and I know your weaknesses, and I am not expecting perfection from you. I am asking for your willingness to trust me, even when you do not fully understand what is happening. That trust will open a door that fear would have kept closed. There is something in your life that has been waiting for the right moment to change. You have sensed it before, but you could not place it or fully understand it. This moment inside your house will connect to that feeling, and it will begin to bring clarity. You may not see the full picture right away, but you will feel that something is different. Hold on to that awareness, because it will guide you through what comes next. I know there have been times when you felt like giving up, when the weight of everything felt too much to carry. You kept going, even when you did not feel strong, and I saw that. Your endurance has not gone unnoticed, and it has brought you to this point for a reason. What is about to happen is part of the answer to that endurance. It is not the end of your journey, but it is a turning point that will begin to shift things in your favor. Do not let doubt take control when this moment arrives. Doubt will try to convince you that nothing is changing, that this is just another ordinary day. But you will know, deep inside, that something is different. That feeling is not something to ignore. It is something to pay attention to. I am guiding you through this, and I will not leave you without direction. Inside your house, where you have spent so much time thinking, worrying, and hoping, I am about to move in a way that will bring a new sense of awareness. It may not look like a miracle at first, but it will carry the beginning of one. You must stay present in that moment and not let it pass by unnoticed. What begins quietly can grow into something powerful, but only if you recognize it and respond with faith. You have asked for change, and change is now moving toward you. It will not always feel comfortable, but it will be necessary. I am not bringing confusion into your life. I am bringing clarity through a process. That process may challenge you, but it will also strengthen you. You are being prepared for something greater than what you have known before. Stay grounded in your faith when this happens. Do not let outside voices confuse you or pull you away from what you feel inside. I am speaking to you directly, and I want you to trust that connection. Even if others do not understand what you are going through, you will know that I am with you. That awareness will give you peace in the middle of uncertainty. What is about to happen inside your house is not an accident. It is not something that just happens without purpose. It is part of a plan that has been unfolding around you, even when you could not see it. You are stepping into a moment that will begin to reveal that plan in a clearer way. Do not miss it, do not ignore it, and do not let fear take its place. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will feel a pull to respond differently than you usually would, and that pull is not random. It is me guiding you toward a response that will open a door you did not even realize was there. You have grown through things that were meant to break you, and because of that, you now carry a deeper awareness than before. Even when you feel unsure, there is something inside you that recognizes truth when it appears. That is what I am awakening in you right now. When this moment unfolds inside your house, I want you to trust that inner recognition. Do not silence it with doubt or overthinking, because it is connected to me. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There may be a situation that looks familiar, something that reminds you of a past experience that did not end well. Your first instinct may be to protect yourself the same way you did before, but this time is different. I am not repeating your past. I am rewriting it. What once caused pain is now being used to bring clarity and strength. If you react the same way you did before, you may close the very door I am opening for you. Inside your house, where you have built your routines and created a sense of control, I am about to introduce something that cannot be controlled in the way you are used to. This is not to take peace away from you, but to show you that true peace does not come from control. It comes from trust. I want you to experience a deeper kind of peace, one that remains even when things feel uncertain. That is what I am leading you into. You will notice that certain thoughts begin to surface, thoughts that feel clearer than the confusion you have been carrying. Pay attention to those thoughts because they are not coming from fear. They are coming from a place of truth that I am placing inside you. When everything around you feels unclear, those thoughts will guide you. Do not ignore them or push them aside, because they are part of how I am speaking to you. There may also be a moment when you feel the urge to do something simple, something that does not seem important at first. It could be reaching out to someone, saying something you have been holding back, or choosing to remain silent when you would normally react. That small action will carry more meaning than you realize. I am guiding you in those small decisions because they lead to something greater. Trust those nudges, even if they do not make sense right away. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. You have spent so much time trying to figure everything out before taking a step, and that has kept you stuck in places longer than you needed to be. I am asking you now to take a different approach. When Tantra 79, to take a different approach. When Tantra 79, when this moment arrives, do not wait for complete understanding before you act. Move with the clarity you have, even if it feels small. I will meet you in that step, and I will guide you as you continue forward. Inside your house, there may be a change in the way you see someone or something that has been part of your life for a long time. You may begin to notice things you did not see before, or understand something that was once confusing. That clarity is not meant to create distance, but to bring truth into your awareness. With truth comes the ability to choose wisely, and that is what I am giving you in this moment. You are not being left to figure this out on your own. I am walking with you through every part of this, even the parts that feel uncertain. When you feel unsure, I want you to pause and listen instead of rushing ahead. My guidance is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and clear when you are willing to hear it. That is why I am asking for your attention now, before everything begins to unfold. There may be a point where you feel emotional, where something touches your heart in a way you did not expect. Do not push that feeling away or try to hide from it. That emotion is part of the process, and it is leading you towards something that needs to be released. You have been carrying certain things for too long, and this moment will help you let go of what no longer belongs in your life. Inside your house, where you have spent time in both comfort and struggle, I am about to bring a new sense of awareness. It will not change everything at once, but it will begin something that continues to grow. You may not see the full outcome immediately, but you will feel the beginning of it. That feeling is important, and it is something you must hold on to. You have been chosen to experience this not because you are perfect, but because you have remained open even when it was hard. You did not give up completely, even when you felt like it, and that matters. I am responding to that perseverance in a way that will bring you closer to what you have been seeking. This is not the end of your journey, but it is a significant step forward. Do not let distractions take your focus when this begins to happen. There will always be things trying to pull your attention away, but you must stay present. What is happening inside your house will require your awareness, and if you are distracted, you may miss the depth of it. Stay grounded, stay calm, and stay connected to me. Everything that is about to unfold is part of a greater plan that you cannot fully see yet. But you do not need to see everything to trust that it is good. I am not bringing confusion into your life. I am bringing clarity through a process. That process will unfold step by step, and I will guide you through each part of it. There will be a subtle shift, something you cannot fully explain but cannot ignore either. It may feel like a quiet stirring, as if something unseen is moving gently around you. This is not your imagination, and it is not something to fear. It is the beginning of what I told you would happen, and it is meant to draw your attention closer, not push you away. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You have spent time trying to make sense of everything through logic, but this moment will not be fully understood that way. I am asking you to lean into your spiritual awareness, the part of you that recognizes my presence even when there are no clear signs. When this shift happens, pause and listen deeply within yourself. Do not rush to explain it or dismiss it. I am speaking through that stillness, and I want you to hear me clearly. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There will be a point where something in your routine is interrupted, not in a chaotic way, but in a way that makes you stop and pay attention. It might be a delay, a change in plans, or something small that feels out of place. That interruption is not there to frustrate you. It is there to redirect you. If everything continued as usual, you might miss what I am placing before you. That small shift in your routine will create space for something meaningful to enter. You may also feel a strong sense to revisit something you had set aside, something you thought was no longer important. That feeling is not random, and it is not coming from your past alone. I am bringing your attention back to it because there is something unfinished that needs to be addressed. When you return to it, you will see it differently than before. What once felt confusing will begin to make sense, and what once felt heavy will start to lift. Inside your house, you will begin to see connections between things that once seemed separate. Moments, conversations, and thoughts will start to align in a way that brings clarity. This is how I reveal patterns to you, not all at once, but piece by piece. I want you to see how everything has been leading to this point. Nothing you have experienced has been wasted, and this moment will begin to show you why. Type 1111 to affirm. There may be a moment when you feel the need to speak honestly, even if it feels uncomfortable. You may have held back your words in the past to avoid conflict or to protect yourself. But now, I am asking you to speak with clarity and calmness, not with fear. Your voice carries weight in this moment, and what you say will have an impact. Do not use your words to defend yourself. Use them to express truth with peace. You might also notice that certain distractions lose their hold on you. Things that once consumed your attention may suddenly feel less important. This is not by accident. It is part of your focus being realigned. I am helping you let go of what has been pulling you away from what truly matters. As those distractions fade, you will find it easier to recognize what I am doing around you. Inside your house, there will be a moment where everything feels still, almost like time has slowed down. That stillness will be important, and I want you to stay present in it. Do not rush to fill that silence with noise or activity. That is a space where I am speaking to you in a deeper way. In that stillness, you will begin to understand something that words alone could not explain. You have been searching for direction, and this moment will begin to provide it. It may not come as a full answer, but it will come as a clear step forward. That step may seem small, but it is significant. When you take it, you will begin to see the next step more clearly. I guide you one step at a time because that is how your trust grows. There may also be a realization that changes how you see yourself. You may begin to understand your worth in a way that you have not fully accepted before. This realization will not come from others. It will come from within you. I am revealing to you what I have always seen in you. When you see yourself through that truth, you will move differently. You are not being asked to become someone new overnight. You are being invited to step into who you have always been meant to be. This moment inside your house is part of that invitation. It is not about perfection, it is about alignment. As you align with what I am showing you, things around you will begin to shift as well. Do not be surprised if you feel both peace and uncertainty at the same time. That is part of the process. Peace comes from my presence, and uncertainty comes from stepping into something new. Both can exist together, and neither should be ignored. Let peace guide you through the uncertainty, not the other way around. Inside your house, you may also sense a release, as if something that has been holding you back is finally loosening its grip. This may come through a decision, a conversation, or a quiet realization. Whatever form it takes, it will be important. That release is making room for what is coming next. Without it, you would not be able to fully receive what I am bringing. You have been prepared for this in ways you did not realize. Every challenge, every delay, every moment of waiting has shaped you for this point. Now, that preparation is meeting opportunity. Do not doubt your ability to handle what is coming. You are stronger than you think, and you are not facing this alone. As this moment continues to unfold, stay connected to me. Do not let your focus drift or your thoughts become overwhelmed. Keep your attention on what you feel within, not just what you see around you. I am guiding you through this, and I will not leave you without direction. Inside your house, the familiar will begin to feel slightly different, not because something is wrong, but because something is awakening. I am opening your awareness to things you once overlooked. This is how change begins, not with noise, but with a quiet shift that grows stronger as you pay attention. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives. Luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You may notice that your patience is being tested in small ways, moments where you would normally react quickly. These moments are not random, and they are not meant to frustrate you. They are opportunities for you to respond differently, to choose calm where you once chose tension. Each time you pause, instead of reacting, you are aligning yourself with what I am doing. That alignment is important because it prepares you for the next step. Type 888 to welcome abundance. There will be a situation inside your house that invites you to see someone in a new light. It may be someone you have known for a long time, or someone you thought you understood completely. In that moment, you will begin to notice something deeper about them, something you had not fully seen before. This awareness is not meant to create distance, but to bring understanding. When you see clearly, you can respond with wisdom instead of assumption. You have carried certain expectations about how things should be, and those expectations have shaped your reactions. But now, I am asking you to release some of those expectations and allow things to unfold differently. What is coming may not match what you imagined, but it will carry truth. When you let go of what you expected, you create space for what is real. That is where clarity begins to grow. Inside your house, there may be a moment where you feel drawn to a quiet space, a place where you can be alone with your thoughts. Do not ignore that pull, because it is there for a reason. In that quiet, you will begin to understand something that has been unclear. I am not speaking through noise, I am speaking through stillness. When you allow yourself to be still, you will hear what you need to hear. You may also notice that certain patterns in your life are becoming more visible. Things you once ignored will stand out more clearly. This is not to overwhelm you, but to help you recognize what needs to change. Awareness is the first step toward transformation. Once you see clearly, you can choose differently, and that choice will begin to shift your path. Type 333 if you trust his timing. There will be a moment when you feel the urge to make a decision you have been avoiding. You may have delayed it because you were unsure or afraid of the outcome. But now, you will feel a sense of clarity that was not there before. That clarity is not coming from pressure, it is coming from truth. When you make that decision, you will feel a release, as if something heavy has been lifted from you. Inside your house, something will also begin to change in the way you see your own situation. What once felt stuck will start to feel like it is moving, even if the movement is slow. This shift in perspective is important because it changes how you respond. When you believe that change is possible, you begin to act in ways that support that belief. That is how progress begins. You may find yourself letting go of something you once held tightly, not because you are forced to, but because you no longer feel the need to hold on to it. This release will feel natural, not forced. It will come from a place of understanding, not frustration. When you let go, you make room for something new to enter your life. That space is necessary for what I am bringing. There may also be a moment where you recognize your own strength in a way you had not before. You will see how far you have come, even if the journey felt slow. This realization will not come from comparison, it will come from within. I am showing you what I see in you, so you can begin to see it too. When you recognize your strength, you will move forward with greater confidence. Inside your house, you will feel a sense of peace begin to settle, even if everything around you is not fully resolved. This peace is not dependent on circumstances, it comes from my presence. It is a sign that you are aligning with what I am doing. When you feel that peace, hold on to it. Let it guide your actions and your thoughts. You have been waiting for something to change, and now that change is beginning to take shape. It may not look dramatic, but it is real. Each small shift is part of a larger movement that is unfolding in your life. Do not overlook the small things, because they are building something greater. What starts quietly can grow into something powerful. There may also be a moment where you feel a sense of gratitude, even for things that once felt difficult. This gratitude will not come from forcing yourself to feel positive. It will come from understanding. You will begin to see how certain experiences shaped you in ways that prepared you for this moment. When you see that, your perspective will change. Inside your house, you will begin to feel more grounded, less shaken by things that once affected you deeply. This stability is not something you created on your own, it is something I am building within you. As you become more grounded, you will respond to life with greater calm and clarity. That is part of the transformation taking place. You are not being rushed through this process, even though it may feel urgent. The urgency is not about speed, it is about awareness. I want you to be fully present as this unfolds, so you do not miss what is happening. Each moment carries meaning, and I want you to experience it fully. This is not just about reaching an outcome. It is about growing through the process. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am not only shifting your environment, I am shaping your perception so you can recognize truth more clearly. This is why things may feel deeper than usual, as if every small moment carries more meaning. That depth is not there to overwhelm you, it is there to awaken you. You may find that your thoughts are becoming more focused, less scattered than before. Where there was once confusion, there will begin to be a sense of direction. This does not mean you will have all the answers immediately, but you will start to see a path forming. I am guiding your thoughts so they do not wander into fear or doubt as easily as before. When you notice this clarity, hold on to it, because it is part of how I am leading you forward. Type 999 to receive divine favor. There will be a moment inside your house when something simple brings a deep realization. It could be a word you hear, something you read, or even a quiet thought that settles in your heart. That moment will feel different, almost like it stops you in place. Do not ignore it or brush it aside, because it carries understanding that you have been searching for. When that realization comes, take time to sit with it and let it settle within you. You have been carrying certain fears that have shaped how you respond to situations. Those fears did not appear without reason, but they have stayed longer than they needed to. Now, as this shift continues, you will begin to see those fears more clearly. Instead of controlling you, they will be exposed for what they are. This awareness will give you the power to choose differently. Inside your house, you may notice that your reactions begin to slow down. Where you once reacted quickly, you will now pause and consider. That pause is important, because it creates space for wisdom to guide you. I am teaching you to respond with intention instead of impulse. As you practice this, you will see how much your choices begin to change. You might also feel a growing sense of responsibility for your own peace. Instead of waiting for things around you to settle, you will begin to protect your inner calm. This is not selfish, it is necessary. When you guard your peace, you create a foundation that cannot be easily shaken. That foundation will support you as everything continues to unfold. Type 666 to break fear. There will be a moment where you are faced with a choice between what feels familiar and what feels right. The familiar may seem easier because it is what you know, but what is right will carry a sense of truth that you cannot ignore. I am asking you to choose what is right, even if it feels uncomfortable. That choice will move you closer to where you are meant to be. Inside your house, you may begin to notice that certain tensions start to ease. Situations that once felt heavy may begin to feel lighter, not because they disappeared, but because your perspective has shifted. When you see things differently, they lose the power they once held over you. This is part of the transformation taking place within you. You may also feel a renewed sense of hope, even if nothing has fully changed yet. That hope is not based on what you see, it is based on what you feel within. I am placing that hope in you as a reminder that you are not stuck. There is movement happening, even if it is not fully visible yet. Hold on to that hope, because it will guide you through moments of uncertainty. There will be times when you feel tested, when something challenges the peace you are beginning to feel. These moments are not setbacks. They are opportunities to strengthen what is being built within you. Each time you choose calm over chaos, you reinforce that inner stability. That stability will become your strength as you move forward. Inside your house, you may also feel a deeper connection to your purpose. It may not come as a clear answer, but as a sense of direction that grows over time. I am not revealing everything at once, because I want you to grow into it step by step. As you continue to trust and respond, more will be revealed to you. You have been shaped by everything you have experienced, even the parts that were painful. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been forgotten. What you are stepping into now is connected to everything you have been through. This is why it feels so significant, even if it appears simple on the surface. You are walking into something that has been prepared over time. There may also be a moment when you feel a strong sense of gratitude, even for the journey that brought you here. This gratitude will not come from forcing yourself to feel positive, but from understanding. When you see how everything has led to this point, your perspective will change. That change will bring a sense of peace that goes beyond circumstances. Inside your house, you will begin to feel more at ease with yourself. The pressure to be perfect will begin to fade, replaced by a sense of acceptance. I am showing you that you are enough as you are, even as you continue to grow. This acceptance will allow you to move forward without the weight of constant self-doubt. You are not being asked to rush through this process or to have everything figured out. You are being asked to stay present and aware. Each moment carries meaning, and I want you to experience it fully. When you stay present, you will not miss what is being revealed to you. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Things that once felt confusing will begin to make more sense. Not because everything has changed outside, but because something is changing within you. I am clearing your vision so you can see truth without distortion. This is not happening all at once, but it is steady and intentional. Stay with this process because it is leading you into clarity that will guide your next steps. You may find yourself becoming more sensitive to the atmosphere around you, noticing when something feels right and when something feels off. That sensitivity is not a weakness. It is a form of discernment I am strengthening in you. When you sense something is not aligned, do not ignore that feeling. It is a signal that you need to pause and pay attention. Trust what you feel, because I am guiding you through that awareness. Type 444 if you trust his protection. There will be a moment inside your house where something reveals itself in a way you did not expect. It may not be dramatic, but it will be clear enough that you cannot overlook it. This revelation will help you understand a situation that has been unclear for some time. You will begin to see connections that were hidden before. When that happens, do not rush to react. Take time to process what you are seeing. You have been learning to listen more deeply, not just to words, but to what lies beneath them. This skill will become important as this moment unfolds. Someone may say something that carries more meaning than it appears on the surface. Pay attention to tone, to timing, and to what is not being said. I am giving you the ability to read between the lines so you can respond wisely. Inside your house, you may also notice that your priorities are shifting. Things that once felt urgent may begin to lose their importance, while other things rise to the surface. This is not random. It is part of your focus being redirected. I am helping you align with what truly matters. When your priorities change, your actions will follow. You might feel a growing desire to simplify your surroundings, to clear out what feels unnecessary or heavy. This is not just about physical space, it is about creating room for what is coming. When you remove what no longer serves you, you make space for what is meant to enter. This act of clearing is part of your preparation. Do not resist it, even if it feels small. Type 555 to accept change. There will be a moment where you are called to let go of control in a deeper way than before. You have held on to certain things tightly, believing that control would protect you. But now, I am asking you to trust me with what you cannot control. This is not about losing stability. It is about gaining a different kind of security. When you release control, you allow me to work in ways you could not create on your own. Inside your house, there may be a shift in the way you communicate with someone close to you. Words that were once difficult to say may begin to come more naturally. You may find yourself expressing things you have kept inside for a long time. This is not meant to create conflict, but to bring honesty into the space. Truth spoken with calmness can open doors that silence has kept closed. You will also notice that your energy begins to change. You may feel lighter, even if your circumstances have not fully changed yet. This lightness is not coming from external factors, it is coming from within. I am lifting the weight that has been pressing on you. As that weight lifts, you will begin to move with more ease. There may be a moment when you reflect on your past and see it differently than before. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, you will begin to see what you learned. This shift in perspective will bring a sense of peace that you have not felt before. When you understand your past, it loses its hold on your present. That freedom is part of what I am giving you. Inside your house, you will begin to feel more secure in your decisions. Where you once second-guessed yourself, you will now feel a quiet confidence. This confidence is not based on perfection, it is based on alignment. When you are aligned with truth, your decisions become clearer. Trust that clarity, because it is guiding you forward. There will also be a moment where you are reminded of something you once believed was no longer possible. That reminder will bring a spark of hope back into your heart. Do not dismiss it as wishful thinking. I am reviving something within you that you thought had faded. That spark will grow if you allow it. You have been moving through this process step by step, even when it felt slow. Each step has been preparing you for what is happening now. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been without purpose. What you are experiencing inside your house is connected to a larger movement in your life. Stay aware of how each moment builds on the last. Inside your house, you may also notice that your reactions to stress begin to change. Where you once felt overwhelmed, you will now find a sense of steadiness. This steadiness is not something you created on your own. It is something I am building within you. As it grows, you will be able to face challenges without losing your balance. You are being invited into a deeper level of trust, one that goes beyond what you can see or understand. This trust will not remove every challenge, but it will change how you face them. When you trust me, you do not have to carry everything on your own. You can move forward knowing that you are supported. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. This is because I am teaching you to move with intention instead of pressure. Inside your house, moments that once felt ordinary will now feel more meaningful, as if each one carries a purpose. That awareness will help you slow down and recognize what is unfolding. Do not resist this shift, because it is aligning you with something greater than urgency. There will be a point where you realize that not everything requires your reaction. You have spent time responding to situations that did not deserve your energy. Now, you will begin to choose your responses more carefully. This is not about ignoring what matters. It is about protecting your peace. When you choose where to place your energy, you create space for what truly deserves your attention. Type 111 to step into alignment. Inside your house, you may begin to notice that certain habits are losing their hold on you. Things you once did without thinking may start to feel unnecessary. This is not something you are forcing. It is happening naturally as your awareness grows. I am helping you release what no longer serves you. As those habits fade, you will feel a sense of freedom that you have not experienced before. You may also feel a deeper connection to your own intuition, as if your inner voice is becoming clearer. That voice has always been there, but now it will feel stronger and more consistent. I am guiding you through that inner knowing. When you listen to it, you will find yourself making decisions with greater confidence. Trust that voice, because it is aligned with my guidance. There will be a moment when something unexpected happens inside your house, something that interrupts your usual flow. It may be small, but it will catch your attention. Do not dismiss it as coincidence, because it carries meaning. That interruption is a doorway, an opportunity for you to respond differently. When you step through that doorway with awareness, you will begin to see things shift. Type 777 to receive blessings. You may find yourself letting go of certain expectations you had for others. You have carried hopes about how people should behave or respond, and those expectations have shaped your emotions. Now, you will begin to release some of that weight. This does not mean you stop caring, it means you stop placing your peace in the hands of others. When you release those expectations, you create a sense of balance within yourself. Inside your house, there may be a moment where you feel a sudden sense of calm, even in the middle of something that would normally create tension. That calm is not accidental, it is a sign of what is being built within you. I am strengthening your ability to remain steady, regardless of what is happening around you. When you feel that calm, hold on to it, because it is guiding you. You may also begin to see situations from a wider perspective. Instead of focusing only on what is directly in front of you, you will start to understand the bigger picture. This perspective will help you make choices that are not driven by immediate emotions. I am expanding your understanding so you can move with wisdom. When you see beyond the surface, your path becomes clearer. There will be a moment when you are reminded of something you once felt strongly about, something that you may have set aside. That reminder will come with a sense of clarity, helping you understand why it mattered. Do not ignore that feeling, because it is connected to your purpose. I am bringing it back into your awareness for a reason. Inside your house, you may also notice that your environment begins to feel more peaceful. This is not because everything has changed, but because your presence within it has changed. As you become more grounded, your surroundings will begin to reflect that stability. This is how transformation works. It starts within and then extends outward. You may feel a growing sense of trust in yourself, something that has not always been easy for you. This trust is not based on perfection, but on awareness. You are learning to recognize what is right for you and what is not. When you trust yourself, you move forward with greater clarity. That clarity will guide your decisions in the moments ahead. There will be times when you feel tested, when something challenges the progress you are making. These moments are not setbacks, they are part of your growth. Each time you respond with awareness instead of reaction, you strengthen what is being built within you. Do not be discouraged by these tests. They are shaping you. Inside your house, there may be a quiet moment where everything feels aligned, as if things are finally making sense. That moment will not be loud or dramatic, but it will feel real. In that alignment, you will understand why certain things had to happen the way they did. This understanding will bring a sense of peace that goes beyond explanation. You are not being rushed through this process, even though it carries urgency. The urgency is about your awareness, not your speed. I want you to be fully present as this unfolds, so you do not miss what is being revealed. Each moment is building on the last, creating something that will continue to grow. Inside your house, what is happening is not temporary. It is part of a lasting change that will influence how you move forward. You are stepping into a new level of understanding, one that will guide you in ways you have not experienced before. Stay open to this process, even when it feels unfamiliar. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. As this movement continues to grow within your house, you will begin to sense that you are no longer reacting to life the way you once did. There will be a calm strength rising in you, something steady that does not shake easily. This strength is not something you forced or created on your own. I have been building it within you through everything you have faced. Now it is beginning to show itself, not in loud ways, but in quiet confidence that shapes your choices. There will be moments when you realize that things which once triggered you no longer hold the same power. Situations that used to disturb your peace will feel smaller, less overwhelming. This is not because those situations have disappeared, but because you have changed. I am lifting you above what once weighed you down. When you notice this shift, Do not question it, embrace it as a sign of growth. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. Inside your house, you may begin to feel a deeper sense of ownership over your life. Not in a way that burdens you, but in a way that empowers you. You will understand that your choices matter, and that you are not as stuck as you once believed. This realization will bring both clarity and responsibility. When you see your power to choose, you also see your ability to change your path. You may also find that your patience begins to increase, especially in situations where you once felt rushed or pressured. This patience is not weakness, it is wisdom. I am teaching you that not everything needs to happen immediately. Some things require time to unfold properly. When you allow that time, you give space for better outcomes. There will be a moment when something inside your house challenges your new sense of calm. It may come through a sudden situation or an unexpected reaction from someone else. This is not meant to disrupt your progress, but to strengthen it. When that moment comes, you will have a choice. You can return to old patterns, or you can respond from the place of growth within you. Type 222 if you trust God. You may begin to notice that your conversations are changing. You will speak with more clarity, and your words will carry more intention. This is because you are becoming more aware of what you say and why you say it. I am guiding your voice so that it reflects truth and calmness.